Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all those in Facebook land, YouTube, no matter where you're watching this around the world. So this will be the week in review with Realtor Rob for June 27th, the week of June 27th. So we're going to jump right into it. So the first post I have is entitled, "Is now a good time to invest in real estate?" And the answer is yes, 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 yes. So let me click on this to give you a couple of reasons why. So in the next 10 years, rental rates are expected to increase, and this could be something you profit from. Consider these three reasons why rent will be higher. So the three that it gives: stability, demographic, and construction. You know, construction prices are going up. Excuse me. So next we have the pros and cons of paying off your mortgage early. So some of the pros are no more monthly payment. Excuse me. Peace of mind, equity, and less debt. Some of the cons are the longer you take, the more interest you'll pay, because that interest is accrued every month, every year. So the longer it takes, the more interest you're paying. Consider refinancing if dealing with high rates. Owning a home reduces liquidity. So what that means is you don't have quick access to your money. You can't put your hands on your money like right now. So that's what the liquidity aspect of it is. It takes time to build wealth. So those are some of the cons. All right. So motivational posts, the first one for this week. I think I have a few. We need a lot of motivation in these times. So this one is, in order to succeed, we must first believe that we can. So it's all about mindset. So you have to believe it to achieve it. So if you don't think you can, nobody else will. Or even if somebody else does, until you do, you won't make it happen. So it all starts with you and your mindset. All right. Next, we have the July 4th coming up this weekend. So there was a brochure that I posted that I received from Brandy at Designated Title, which is one of my networking partners. And it has a list of places where you can go and experience the fireworks. Because a lot of places, cities, they're illegal to do. And why even try, even if you can do it? Just go and enjoy it. Let somebody else, take on that headache of, putting it all together, cleaning it up, purchasing it. Just go out and watch it. So I have a post where you can go see that for free in different locations around the DFW area. All right. I was fortunate enough to be invited by the mortgage nerds to attend an appraiser workshop / working group / mastermind, and I had a couple of takeaways. Now I'll probably go into this a little more in depth on its own separate video, but some of my takeaways, I think I had 3 that I put on here, and this is for myself and other realtors. Don't give comps or CMAs, which is comparative market analysis, to your clients based on price per square footage. The numbers, the math just doesn't work. You're gonna hurt your clients. So don't give comparative market analysis based on price per square footage. The land accounts for approximately 40% of the total purchase price of the house. So that's one reason right there, because in price per square foot, the land is not even incorporated into that calculation. So 40% of the purchase price is actually in the land that it sits on. All right, so let's see. Another one I came away with, one of my takeaways, is that I came away with a much better understanding of adjusted sales price. So what you want to do with the adjusted sales price, you want to make everything that you're comparing look like the subject. And the subject is the house that you want to purchase. So Make everything look the same, and then adjust your prices accordingly. Uh, Functional utility. So quick, brief explanation of that. Corner lots. A lot of people like corner lots, but you have to, the functional utility of that is that additional space on a corner lot, is it usable space? Does it belong to the city, or is it HOA space? Or is it really your space? That's what you have to think about. And contributory value, cost versus value. So I had another post on here just for a quick example. Is it worth putting in a $30,000 pool when you're only going to get out of it 10, 15,000? All right. And I think I have another motivational post. Like I said, there's going to be a couple this week. So have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy. So you're not going to come out of the gate being an expert. It takes time, it takes effort. So just be patient, enjoy the ride as much as possible. I know that's easier said than done. All right, next one. How long does it take to close on a home? So typically 45 to 60 days. Of course, that can vary dramatically depend on what's going on, this crazy market we're in now, but these are some of the things you have to consider in no particular order. So mortgage application, offer and negotiation, appraisal, contingencies. Contingencies are, for example, if you have to sell your house that you're living in before you can purchase a new house. That's one common contingency. Escrow, mortgage approval, home inspection, clearing the title, repair and negotiations, and buyers getting home insurance. So those are some of the things that go into the whole escrow process in the 45 to 60 days. All that stuff takes place. And there could be more. Those are some of the basics. All right. Again, another motivational one. I like this one. Okay, so you don't drown. Okay, so let me start over. You drown not by falling into a river, but by staying submerged in it. So just by falling in, you're not going to drown. It's when you stay in it. So when you stay in that sunken place, you got to get back out of it. When you fall down, you got to get back up. All right, let's see. What do we have next? I'm trying to go through a couple of these because I have a lot of information. I try to pick out the ones that I think are most beneficial to you guys. But of course, you can go through the whole week and read it. So another motivational one. Okay, so there are two things a person should never be angry at. The first one, what they can help. The second one, and what they cannot. Another one, to be yourself in a world that is consistently trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. So you got all these, made up, CGI, whatever you want to call it, Photoshop, that's my favorite, and we try to measure ourselves against that. Just be yourself. So to be true to yourself in this world that is consistently trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. All right, next, 5 maintenance skills all homeowners should know. And again, no particular order. Unclogging drains, cutting the water supply, changing HVAC filters, which again is the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system, resetting circuit breakers, and cleaning out your gutters. So those are just some of the 5, maintenance skills that all homeowners should know. Some of the basic ones that could save you a lot of money. All right, and let's see. I have a short video on the definition explaining a lease back. But just real quick, a lease back is a temporary lease to the seller. So say you're buying a house, the individuals that you're buying the house from request to stay in the house after you've purchased it. They may need to move things out. They may need to finish buying the house that they're trying to move on to. So a lease back is just letting the sellers stay in the house for, I've seen, a few days to a month after you've already purchased it. And sometimes it's for free. Sometimes you can charge, a daily rate, whatever. Everything is negotiable. But that's what a lease back is. All right. The comfort zone. So the comfort zone here, I have a post. It is 4 layers. So you start in the comfort zone. Then you go to the fear zone. Then you go to the learning zone. And then finally, the growth zone. So like I said earlier, it doesn't happen overnight. And it goes into more detail that you can read, this week of the 27th of June. But those are the 4 zones of the comfort zone. A couple more here. Motivational post. No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. And finally, I'm going to leave you with what you should know about home appraisals. So home appraisals are an unbiased professional opinion of the value of a home and are used whenever a mortgage is involved in the buying, refinancing, or selling of a property. And it says, how is a property value determined? The value is influenced by recent sales of similar properties and current market trends. So your house could be worth $300,000 this year. 6 months from now, it could be worth $350,000. And on the other end, vice versa, it could be worth $250,000. The market around you determines, along with the professional opinion of the appraiser, determines your house. It's not you, because you have sentimental ties to the house. You may have had your first kid, first grandkid, a wedding there, graduations, whatever. You may have customized it, putting a pool in. That doesn't necessarily affect the price, the purchase price of your home. It's more so the appraiser's professional, unbiased opinion, as well as the market value. What did your neighbor's house sell for? 2 streets down, what did it sell for? And it's not the price that is on the MLS, on Zillow, Realtor.com. It is the sold purchase price, because as you know, the house can be offered at a certain price and you can get it for lower, or it can go for above. So it's the sold price. But again, that's my time for this week. This is Realtor Rob. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And until next week, take care of yourself and those around you. Take care.